if I want to say funny moments, like we have taken different stills. And one more thing is, this event was most of the work was done by our classmates only, by our students. The reason is, if I say something like if there is any chair, we should use to arrange the chairs. And finally, if they want to leave any comparing for this, our students from anyone from boys and anyone from girls should come forward. From this ceremony, from the girl, that is Rakshana, has given comparing, and also from comparing from boy side was given by Zayed, Mohammed Zayed. They have done very fabulous, really they have done very well. And finally, after doing this, one more thing is, other than this, they have done selfie booth to capture this moment. There is a selfie booth outside. I'll show you that also. And finally, rangolis. So they have done it very wonderfully. It's really good to see. So everything was organized by us. And finally, from the physiology department, they have thanked us so that this event has organized very successfully with your help. So they have thanked us. So finally, these are the things most happen in our physiology department of the stethoscope ceremony. So simple, right? These are the things, definitely when I'm saying it, definitely you can't be able to feel actually, but you can think that what are things happening around the medical field in the stethoscope ceremony. Stethoscope, right? That is, after the stethoscope ceremony, I want to say one more thing, very important ceremony, that is cadaver ceremony. For the anatomy department, here there is no involvement of mostly by us, because in this event, if you see, there is be same thing here also. Before 1 month itself, I'm saying this before 1 month, 1.5 month before it has happened. So in this, one thing I want to say here is one thing same. Whenever if you come to any ceremony like cadaver ceremony or stethoscope ceremony, your white coat should be very neat and perfect. Okay, should be neat, and you should have a ID card in your neck. Very important. And finally, if you see the arrangements, you used to go to the dissection hall and find like in U shape, right? You can see in the pic, like in U shape, we have sat. And finally, in between this U shape, at the center, we used to have a cadaver. Okay, after that, we are used to wait for sometimes for the chief guest arrival. After chief guest has arrived, we used to stand up and welcome them. And finally, from our department of anatomy, our associate professors or tutors, they have welcomed them, chief guest, with some shawl. And finally, they have talked about this cadaver ceremony. Everybody coming for the ceremony from year by year. So they have talked about this anatomy ceremony. One thing is, after everything has happened, one thing from their speeches, I will say one thing in short is, from that I can say like it is a takeover message. Normally we will say, right, those who teach us for the anatomy department, they are the first teachers, right? Normally we think. But only word here they say is, the teachers for the anatomy is first teacher. That is not the anatomy teachers who are teaching it. That is the cadaver. Cadaver is the first teacher that we should respect. We should have that much respect when you're doing in dissection. Anything you're, whether you're seeing any structure, inside nerves, everything it could be, you should learn with dignity. You should learn with dignity, respect everything. You should not make fun of the cadaver. Very, very important point. This is the only thing I understood from before 1 month or 1.5 month. I have heard this word. So that is the thing which makes me remember now also. First teacher for anatomy is cadaver. Okay, that is the thing. So definitely you should respect for the cadaver, because only thing is, normally you may think normal teachers only teaches us and we learn it. But what are if you just like that learn without seeing one time also cadaver, you can't able to do any surgeries and all. You should know how the muscles feel, how the nerves will be, how to find it, everything. One thing is, in the starting, when now coming inside the dissection hall for the first time from the anatomy department, from the lecture hall to the dissection hall, first thing you can feel is you can't tolerate that formalin smell in the dissection hall. Your eyes will a little bit burn, will get tears, many things will happen for first time. But finally, when you go day by day, definitely you will adapt it. You can get one thing which is very different from other courses like engineering or arts. You can feel it definitely, which is very, very different. If I say about dissection table or like histology lab, anything it could be, definitely you can't get anywhere in other courses. But same thing which you can't get here is, that is, you can't enjoy the life very freely. You can't be able to get very free time. You have a little bit more you need to spend a little bit more time on studies related to some ceremonies like this. Otherwise, The enjoyment part will be reduced, but mostly you have time to manage your studies itself. This will make you to learn that what are the challenging situation you are facing it now. Because I'm saying honestly that there is some memories you can see in histology. We can in dissection you can feel a little bit different way of memories you can create it in MBBS. But the one thing is from other course, if you compare with it, you can't able to get more time freedom. Like if you want to go to any dance competition, like enjoying the life, go to parties, that thing will be reduced. I'm not saying that nothing will be there, but it will be significantly reduced from comparing to others, because most of the time, because every day by day they will used to give any work, so any sort of work, because syllabus that much vast. In this year, if you see, the time period of first year is very less. Normally before it used to be like 12 months. Now it is around 10 to 11 months only. It's reduced so much. Definitely we are trying to complete the portion a little bit in faster way, so we should also run with it. So this is the challenge situation for the MBBS students for this year, I feel. Definitely, what are the challenge situation comes in your life, try to face it. Definitely, you're going to be very, very good future doctors. So all the best to all the future doctors. 5-star general, we be no comparable.